Good evening, everyone. Tonight I have something a little bit different. Brittney is joining me this evening, and tonight we're going to carve Donald Duck's face into this pumpkin. When I say we're going to carve his face into this pumpkin, I mean we're going to attempt to carve his face into this pumpkin, and it's going to turn out terrible. But we're gonna try, and we're gonna try and make it look as good as possible and make this look like a pumpkin we would actually want to put out on the front step rather than throwing over the back fence like I feel like might happen. So with that said, here we go. So after much deliberation, Brittney is going to play camera guy or camera woman for sake of what I'm doing here and it not being boring stationary shots. So with that said, we're going to switch right now, and voila, Brittney is now camera guy or camera woman. We do have our snacks, by the way. We have our pumpkin donuts and our Halloween Oreos, but the first thing we need to do is get all of the gooey stuff out of here, which will be a lot of fun and very messy. I did pick this knife, and I'm already thinking that maybe this is not a good knife for me to have. Let's go over here into the kitchen real quick, and we're gonna go grab a better knife. If you're a child, you shouldn't be handling these. All right, and here we go. I also kind of am thinking about baking the pumpkin seeds. Have you ever had those before? Yeah, we might have to do that afterwards. I'm also realizing that I need a bowl to put all this into. I didn't prepare. I'm not good at preparation. It's a miracle I'm keeping to any kind of schedule with these videos. Okay.
This doesn't need to be a fail video.
And there we have inside the pumpkin. Now, we're gonna grab a bowl from the kitchen, and then we're gonna get all of that out of there with our bare hands, because why else would you do it any other way? Okay, we've got our bucket here for pumpkin guts. Let us dispense with the pumpkin guts. Oh, that feels so weird. Oops.
No, thanks.
It just feels so odd. Oops. This doesn't smell the way every pumpkin thing smells. Okay, I think we're gonna switch over to the spoon. I know we said we were only gonna do it with our bare hands, but it's not pragmatic. Here, hand me that. Will you please go grab me a hand towel out of there? I underestimated that part. Okay. Get this with a spoon. This is more work than I expected it to be. All right, so we're going to fast forward through the rest of the gut getting, pumpkin seed harvesting, and once we get this done, we'll check back in on the starting of the carving. So we have gotten the guts out for the most part. There's a couple seeds in there, but I'm not gonna worry about that for right now. We're going to move on to the carving part. I'm not gonna lie, this is the first pumpkin I have carved as an adult, which is why, as I said before, I do not foresee this going well. Let's get this clean out. I'm gonna try and find like the cleanest area that's also like semi-flat. It's a pumpkin, I don't think I'm going to find that. Got Donald Duck, my favorite Disney character of the originals. Yeah, it goes on here kind of oddly, but we're going to try and work around that. I have duct tape like no person ever because I couldn't find Scotch tape, but I found this and that seemed better. I guess the good thing is we know it's not gonna come off because it's freaking duct tape. I do love that we're using duct tape for Donald Duck because he's a duck. We're gonna have to put this back on so I have something to actually tape this to. There we go. Okay, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm gonna banish you as cameraman. We have Donald Duck duct tape to the pumpkin. This is already making me question this venture. This isn't gonna go well. I know this isn't gonna go well. It says carve out the areas colored in gray and start with the face pieces first. Save larger areas for last and remove in sections as indicated by gray dashed lines. I'm just gonna jump into this. That's what's gonna happen here. I'm just gonna jump into this.
I recommend the small knife.
Yeah, this is for carving out the top.
Pay the cameraman. Thanks.
Alright, so now we're gonna try it right, and I hope it's for We're just gonna kind of start, I guess. Look.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
What are you owing already for?
Nothing.
Nothing's happened yet, and you're already. So you have no faith in this either, do you?
I never stated how much faith I have.
I think the best way to do this is to make like indentions,
That's a good idea.
and then go back and actually like get everything out. That seems like the best course of action here. I'm gonna say, if this thing looks awesome, I'm getting more pumpkins and doing this with the other Disney characters that are in that stencil kit that I got. This is one of the stencils that I got from the Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus combo that I got. Okay, well that's just gonna have to not look right. That's just what's gonna have to happen there. It does this tiny little curve right there, and it's like, how am I supposed to get that into a pumpkin? I'm not drawing it, I'm carving it. Some people do this just from sight.
I prefer to do it.
Oh, forget that. Oh no. Oh no, I've lost my place. Oh God. Oh God. Oh dear God. Okay, there we go.
Did you find it?
I think so. I'm sure my finger shouldn't be this close to it, but
This is terrifying.
that's awful.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad.
No.
No, pretty good.
These curves. Why these curves? Oh.
You got that.
That gave me a bit of a startle. All right. Part is not going well. These proportions are going to be so unbelievably off.
I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be beautiful.
It's so not.
It will.
It's so very off. They make automatic saws for this kind of thing, don't they? I want one.
A little hand saw.
Yep.
I would do it.
So that's it so far. See, like this blade doesn't even like, I don't even know how to get this part out. Oh no, I've lost my place again.
Did you buy like pumpkin carving things for like $6 at Walmart?
Okay, apparently everybody knows about that but me, because she mentioned those too.
I'm pretty sure that's just sort of how you do it, right?
Apparently. This part of his hat is literally smaller than the knife that I'm using. Aha, I win. Okay, so we're what I would call halfway through. That's where we're at. There's pieces in there. Okay, last section, mouth, and then we will reveal the monstrosity that I have created. Okay, so it took about a half hour. About a half hour, yeah? Here it is, my ugly pumpkin, my ubkin. That was dumb. There he is. Didn't turn out too bad. Clean all this up and everything and make that look decent. Turned out better than I thought. Still, you know, done with a knife. I was informed in less than 5 minutes by 2 people that there are entire utensils made for this exact activity. So probably get one of those next time. I'm gonna clean this up, throw a candle in it, maybe throw that in at the end of this video. Thank you for joining me for this, guys. Thank you, Brittney, for doing camera work. If you guys are enjoying these videos, go ahead and throw me a like. If you're really enjoying them, go ahead and throw me a subscription, and I will see you guys next time.